Okay, Phil, thanks for coming again today. It's June 1st, 2012. I'm going to do show you a split screen comparison in your two golf swings today that we did. The one before we talked about some of the changes I wanted you to make in your backswing. We really talked. I did some drills with you, and you weren't getting enough internal rotation on your trail hip in your backswing. That would lead to your backswing getting a little bit short and a little bit tight, and you would get a little quick on your downswing, and you said how you even felt that. When we got you to use those muscles in a different way, we got you to internally rotate on your trail hip. I'll show you the improvements that it made on your backswing. And this is the one on the video on the left. I'm starting your backswing. This is the before. I'm going to stop your swing at the top of your backswing there. We're going to go to the video on the right. This is the after. We got you to use your muscles a little bit differently here. We got you to internally rotate your trail hip, or in your case your left hip, because you're a left-hander. And you can see in the video on the right after, you got the club back a little bit further. Now, we're going to go into our downswing. I'm going to draw lines in both instances on the back of your pelvis to the ground here, the back of your pelvis to the ground here. Now, it was interesting how when I put you through a couple of those exercises, this left hip had a little bit more rotation than your right hip. Your right hip was a little bit tighter, and I told you that how that made you on your downswing. Your lower body would move close to the ball, and it's going to move closer to the ball in both instances here. Okay, we're going into our downswing. You can see in both instances, I'll get them to catch up. Your lower body's moving closer to the ball. Your right, or your left foot rather, is going out a little bit too much. And we talked about some of those body preps and motor skills that I gave you. Some of those exercises that I do to get you to get a little bit better internal rotation on your lead hip, which in your case is your right hip. So, the improvement on your backswing is evident, and you started hitting some shots straighter. You stopped losing that tendency to hit those pull hooks on when the video on your on the left, when you get that backswing a little bit shorter and tighter. So that made improvements. We got to keep working on this downswing and get you rotated a little bit better on your downswing. But it's a very powerful golf swing, and I think as you improve your pelvic rotation, I think it's going to result in more accurate shots. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you again next week.